You know, no one actually remembers pressing play. That's the real problem here. The recording just ... appeared. Years after it was supposedly made, it showed up on old hard drives that had no business surviving floods, fires, or just the slow decay of time. The file was labeled simply 0Antarctica_Bull Shoals_final. WAV. No other information. No origin. And when experts analyzed its waveform, it looked ... wrong. It was too symmetrical, almost like it had been grown in a lab instead of recorded. When you listen, the first thing you hear is a voice. It says, "You stayed. That's good." Listeners who stay always get names. They say the Ozark Mountains were formed when something huge fell from the sky and missed its target, leaving behind mountains like scar tissue and caves like mouths that never fully closed. Bull Shoals Lake flooded entire towns, cemeteries, and countless stories. But water doesn't erase. It preserves. And that's when the alien arrived. They called him Zero Antarctica. He didn't look like a savior. He looked like precision. His instrument unfolded at impossible angles. And he claimed he could translate gravity itself into sound. He believed his music could stabilize anything. He was wrong. Some places don't want harmony. They just want witnesses. His voice, layered and almost prayer-like, whispered, "I hear you. I hear all of you." But the hills just answered by tightening their grip. Then, a local musician, a hillbilly guitar dude, stepped into the frequency. He was barefoot, bleeding, but he was singing anyway, telling the truth the only way it can be told through stories that hurt just enough to be remembered. He sang, "This town don't die, it just gets quieter, till the radio's gotta scream for it." His guitar didn't just echo, it duplicated. Every chord created another version of the song, somewhere else inside a passing truck, inside someone's dream, inside a person who hadn't even been born yet. That's when the listener crossed over. It wasn't a demon or a god. It was just attention, held for long enough to become something else entirely. The signal fed on memory, on regret, on all the unfinished songs. People who heard it started dreaming in stereo. Some woke up humming melodies they couldn't stop, and some Well, some never woke up at all, but their radios kept playing. Zero Antarctica tried to shut it down, realizing, this world is recursive. It eats its musicians. The Ozarks tore his sound apart, stretching it across decades. He escaped, but not whole. Somewhere in deep space, his species can still hear Arkansas leaking through their stars. They say if you play the file alone, nothing happens. But if you play it out loud, late at night, near trees or water, the room starts to feel fuller. The corners get crowded, and your memories don't feel like your own anymore. Because this was never just a story. It was a test broadcast. And now, you're part of the signal. Thanks for listening.